The South African Federation of Trade Unions, Saftu, has taken issue with what they've described as the deepening socio-economic challenges in the country that have led to the Federation describing South Africa as a failed state. The Saftu NEC held its first meeting of the year with various issues coming under the spotlight.
The state has just become dysfunctional and unable to perform its most basic functions on many areas. We just quote few examples. Example number one is on the protecting citizens from the acts of criminality. Having inherited a well-oiled run state-owned enterprises from the apartheid and colonial era, the ANC government has squandered these important entities and left them in a sorry state they are in today. Load shedding.
The Federation says all of these issues have negatively impacted the workers, some of whom have been engaged in a battle with the employer, government, for decent wages. Saftu has called on workers to unite, saying government has turned collective bargaining into a collective begging process.
Government is not going to change its budget policy framework until there is greater levels of unity of workers in the public sector. So the COSATU bloc, which is minus a very important union, SATU, is forging ahead with the Saftu bloc towards a protracted strike.
It is for this reason that Saftu has resolved to join the EFF's national shutdown on the 20th of March, but that decision comes with certain conditions.
And these include: one, working to ensure that the 20th of March initial shutdown is not sectarian, where all other formations will be called upon to join a program of one political party. Saftu insists that we are happy that the EFF has agreed that the broadest possible front of the working class formations be mobilized as the advanced detachment of the working class to mobilize effectively for the initial shutdown.
Saftu will also be in the South Gauteng High Court in Johannesburg on the day, supporting its affiliate union NUMSA and about 18 organizations that have taken government to court over the rolling blackouts and the declaration of a national state of disaster.
Our support for the court action against the declaration of the state of disaster on load shedding is informed by the government. Government will not follow regulatory framework in the process of procurement. Therefore, looting to the scale of the COVID-19 corruption and even more is imminent. The hyenas are already standing on the side waiting, with saliva falling from their mouth, to do exactly what they did in 2020, 2021, and 2022 during the COVID crisis.
Well, Saftu has filed a Section 77 strike notice with the National Economic Development and Labour Council, NEDLAC, encouraging workers outside the essential service to join in on the shutdown on the 20th of March. The Federation will also be supporting the looming strike action in the public sector by workers. On the cards is also a working class summit and a conference of the left where the country's economic crisis will come under the spotlight. SABC News, Johannesburg.